So we've given you tactics over the last few weeks to score goals, but be sound defensively, win the battle in the middle of the park. We've looked at the 4-2-3-1. We've looked at the 4-2-2-2. Today, we're going to be talking about the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, diving into it in a little bit more detail, showing you our custom tactics and instructions, and letting you know why one of the most fun tactics and formations to use that will just get you loads of goals. So the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow is a formation that's become something for me over the last few years that I've just really enjoyed. It's been a staple across my custom tactics and game plans. So something to go to when I need to get goals, right? I'm losing 2-1. It's a 60th minute. However, I just wanted something to go into and have it as a tactic to start the game with, because I enjoy the center attacking mid. I enjoy the two strikers. I enjoy the domination that you can have in the middle of the park. It is very much a formation to assert your dominance on the opponent and get those goals first. It does have a massive con, obviously, that should the opponent wish to switch the play left back to right back, it can be quite hard to win the ball back. That's where change into a 4-4-2 would be better, for example. But the whole point of these custom tactics that I've designed for you is to get you that lead first, to go 1-2-0 up, and then you can change to a 4-2-3-1, a 4-3-3, or 4-4-2, something a little bit more sound and a bit more balanced kind of across the board. These 4-1-2-1-2 tactics will help you do that, will help you get into that lead. One thing that I will say that's kind of crucial is that ideally you're going to want to have some quick fullbacks, some fullbacks that have got the ability to get forward, because you need them to offer you width. You don't have any width on the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, so you need them to do that for you. Ideally as well, we want to have a center defensive mid with high defensive work rates and medium attacking work rates, purely just to keep them in that defensive zone. The center defensive mid is pretty much the beating heart to this formation. They are there to break up every counter attack, to protect your center backs at all costs. Your right center mid and your left center mid, this is where you can have a bit more freedom should you wish. If you want to have someone that's slightly defensive minded, maybe with high work rate, you're more than welcome to do that as well. And then you want to have another centre mid who's more attacking minded, high attacking work rates, medium defensive work rates, or maybe someone like Nkunku with medium can work quite well here in this role as well. The centre attacking mid again has to become a full-on attacking player. We're looking at high attacking work rates, medium defensive work rates, high-low if possible, but definitely high-medium. And we're going to have them on the stay forward instruction, and we'll talk about that shortly in a little while. The two strikers, you can go for a balance. You can have someone that's good in the air, someone that's quick. You can have someone that offers you both, but definitely a quick striker and then a more well-rounded striker. If you can afford Mbappe, he'll be perfect in this 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. If not, someone like Rule Breakers Bamba can play up front and do a good job in that sort of role. At the minute, I'm using Fekir up there, and Fekir does okay for us. So, the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow tactics we're going to show, this is in the Elite Division. We're currently at the 1867 skill rating ourselves. We are using a team which you guys have seen on the YouTube comments recently. I've been going mad. Basically, last weekend, I wanted to sell everything. I wanted to get money in my club. I wanted to do a bit of trading, because I knew that the market was just going into this state where we're going to lose so many coins. So I wanted to run an untradeable squad. You guys know that I've been doing player reviews recently and having a lot of fun with it. And that allows me to help to do that, to have those coins there. So I'm just using an untradeable squad right now. The only person that is purchasable is this Lopez. I wouldn't advise him, by the way. He's 6 foot. He's got great reflexes, but his kicking's terrible. He's not a great goalkeeper, so don't get him. So that's the team that I'm using. So just to clarify, yes, the reason why it's not got chemistry is because obviously they don't link and it's an untradeable team. Should you get 100 chemistry? Yes, you should. Always. You should always get 100 chemistry. Do not do what I've done here. I've got so many players off chem. Llorente, Kante, Verratti, best CDM in the game right now, by the way. Milito, Atal, and then Gozens. So yeah, just to clarify that, just to tell you that it's only because I've got an untradeable team and I'm not willing to spend coins on my team right now, and I'm just using that. Okay, that is the only reason why I'm running this. You should always have 100 chemistry and no more than 3 players off chemistry if you can help it. So the 4-1-2-1-2, how do I have it set up at the minute? We will just go ahead and kind of show you that first of all. This is how I line the team up. I have Fekir and Milito up front. Marcus Llorente, I sub him off at minute 1 and bring on Kevin Prince Boateng, who is a great card, by the way. I really enjoy him. Parejo, left centre mid. Verratti, right centre mid. And then Kante at centre defensive mid. I actually run Gozens at centre back. don't disrespect it. He is incredible at centre-back. He's absolutely phenomenal. Dante as well, who I really enjoy, and Atal and James in the fullback positions. So that's how I have the team set up, okay? So clarify that for you. Again, Boateng subbing off in that centre attacking mid role for Llorente. Again, I know you're going to say, oh, you don't have the you have high work rates on Kante. It's not ideal. I prefer him to have medium high, but it's a flashback card. He has high work rates. It's not ideal, but it is what it is. But he does the role for me. Just a reminder, we do stream over on twitch.tv/FIFA Analyst. We do have access to the FIFA 22 Ultimate Guide ebook. It is 88 pages long, covers you for everything from gameplay, tactics, trading, anything that you may need. And it's available via a tier 1 subscription or an Amazon Prime subscription over on Twitch. A link in the description at the top of the comments if you are interested in that. Let's get back to the video. So this is the tactics then. Pressure on heavy touch, 35 depth, 35 width. 35 depth? 35 depth, 35 width. Mixing it up, shall I? What's the purpose of this? I tried press on possession loss, and it was too aggressive. Like my fullback step up, my centre attacking mid, my centre mid step up. I didn't enjoy that. Press on heavy touch is something that we spoke about previously. It doesn't drain your stamina as much on press on possession loss. And it also means that it's down to the AI when to press. So if the game thinks that the player's going to take a heavy touch, he's got his back towards his teammates or he's facing his goal, that's when it can press. I do use the D-pad for team press as well to go ahead and try and win that ball back, which can be effective. 35 width, 35 depth. We're already narrow in the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, and we want to make it compact and tight, and this works really well. The tighter that we can be, we give up the wings. We allow the wings pretty much. What we don't do, though, is allow them into the byline. So we allow them to the wing, and they can go for crosses. I feel confident that we're going to defend it with Gozens and Dante at the back. But I don't allow them to get to the byline. We've spoke to the byline to you guys before about how strong it is and how you need to respect it. Depth 35. The reason why I've changed this actually now is depth was, in a way, terrible. It doesn't change too much whether you run 1 or 100 depth. But the worst part about depth was that your defenders used to track runs all the way to the 18-yard box. Since post-patch, which has come out today, we can change this and we can tweak this. Having the 35 depth allows us to sit deep and compact it in the middle. Because we're running the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. It's a tick-attacker, counter-attacking formation. It can be played possession, but we're looking to be really aggressive with it. So 35 depth isn't too deep that we're sat on the goalkeeper and giving the goalkeeper a hug. But it's not so far away we're allowing the balls in behind, all right? So that works well for us. Build-up play and chance creation. Forward runs and fast build-up. As I said, this is an attacking formation, an aggressive formation. We're not here to take a walk in the park to dilly-dally. We're here to get goals. We want to take the game to the opponent and be really aggressive with it. Fast build-up tells your players, your whole team as a unit, to push up the pitch quicker when we win the ball. You can go long ball should you wish to, and that will just tell your attackers to run in behind. I personally don't like that on this particular formation. Fast build-up moves your whole team up together. They work as a unit. They show for each other. The wing-backs get involved. It works really, really well. On chance creation, we go forward runs. This tactic pushes players deep into the attacking areas, but if you lose possession, you open for a counter-attack. That's fine. We'll deal with that when it happens. We want players to make the runs. We want them to get into the attacking areas. We want to get into the final third. That allows us to do it. Width, 45. Again, it's a narrow formation. We're a little bit more narrow than 50, but it's nothing too deep on that side of things. Players in box, we go for a heavy 7. We're encouraging the centre mid to get in. We're encouraging the cam to get in the box. We're encouraging players to get into the box. That's what we're looking to do here. For corners, we have 1. Free kicks, 1. Corners, we make sure we use the corner technique that we shared with you last week. If you haven't watched that video, link up above. Go and watch that. Instructions. I have my striker, my quicker striker on getting behind. Stay forward. This might be your Mbappe. It might be Rashford. It might be Mane, Salah, whoever it may be, whoever you're comfortable with. The quicker player, the one that's got the pace. The other striker is on stay forward. I like this. I like the balance. 1 on balanced, 1 on getting behind. Because it gives you that runner, but it gives the other one to hold, be there for the flick on, whatever it may be. The centre attacking mid, stay forward. The key thing here is to put them on stay forward. If you don't, they will swap with the right centre mid. They'll swap positions. Verratti would go to Cam. Make sure you put him on stay forward to stop that from happening. Nothing else on those instructions. Left centre mid, balanced, cover wing. Right centre mid, balanced, cover wing. I used to run 1 centre mid on get forward. I've actually just let the game decide that for me now. I've let those players decide whether they should go forward. So Parejo might go, yeah, medium work rates. I want to get into the box here. This looks like a good position. Verratti, medium high. If Parejo's not there, Parejo got caught, he's been tackled, then Verratti will go and make that decision to go forward. He's got medium attacking work rates, he will show, but he's obviously a bit more defensive, so sometimes he'll say. Kante, my centre defensive mid, cut passing lanes, stay back while attacking, cover centre. The reason why these two are on cover wing is that we're on 35 width in the defence. We're quite narrow as it is. We've got a lot of players in the middle of the park. If the ball does go out to the wing, the fullbacks are going to be tucked in more because of the width on 35. Verratti and Parejo will go out and help on the wings when needed. The right back and left back, they are on stay back while attacking, but you have to use them in the attack. Get them involved. Pass the ball to them. Go to the wings. Go on a run with them and go ahead and get them involved. And that will help you massively in having some width. So that's how the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow is lining up for me in terms of, how's it kind of working? Melito at the minute in the Elite Division, 39 games, 24 goals, 18 assists, doing a job for me there. Parejo, not a fantastic card, if I'm honest with you. I really don't think he's that great. I feel like the skill moves are lacking, but 25 games, 3 goals, 5 assists. Fekir, I've been using for a very long time. A very consistent performer in the club right now. Works really, really well. Definitely better at cam than he is up front. And then obviously, as I said, we bring on this Boateng, who's been doing a great job at centre attacking mid. 28 games, 18 goals, 11 assists. Really like this card. I think he's really, really good. So that is the 4-1-2-1-2 custom tactics and instructions that we're using on the post patch on FIFA 22 right now. You guys let me know what you think of it. Is there any changes that you would make? Any questions that you may have? Pop them in the comment section below. As always, thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye-bye.